Hey everyone, so I have a review today for you on a product that looks really cool, and this is from a company called Evutec. What I like about this is it's really different. So this is made out of real wood. So what they're saying here is that it's made of real Bernese rosewood. And just to kind of give you a background of what I'm used to, I always buy the cheapest phone cases I can find. So these cheap, like clear silicone, because I like the look of the iPhone and I never really wanted to hide it all that much. But the problem is that with these clear cases, a lot of times they get kind of foggy or like a yellow color. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to pull that off. I've had this case on for roughly a year and a half now. Actually, almost exactly a year and a half. And it served me well for the $10 it cost. But it's time to upgrade. So what I'm gonna do is I can get this case off. And that's another thing. I don't like these overly complicated cases. I think like Life Proof makes a really good case for certain applications, but for the average person, do you really need, a locking case that's that aggressive? Not for me. But what's really cool about this Evutec case is that it has a car mount included. It has obviously it's magnetic, so you can magnetically attach it. But even cooler, and why I have my wireless charger out, is all the magnets do not hinder the wireless charging ability. So I kind of wanted to show that. So if I pop my phone on here, you can see it takes off charging no problem. So when we put this new case on, we want to make sure it's going to do the same. So this is the old one. It says it has military drop grade protection. Really cool. So let's crack this thing open and see what we get. And I thought I'd just do a review because I know cases for people are really like personal and there's thousands of options out there. And what I'll do is I will include a link of this in the description. So, all right, so there's the little mount for in the car. And here's the other part for in the car. So I'm assuming we just put this in and twist it, but I should probably read the instructions. All right, so we got that figured out. It actually is not a twist, it's just a pushing up. And they have some instructions here based on the pattern or direction of your vents. So pay special note to that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. One thing they note here that I just noticed is that they say that no two cases are the same. So they're saying it's real wood, and I only have one case to go off of, but I can tell that the grain pattern does look different from what's in the picture. So we're gonna go ahead and say that's true, and let's just see how this works here. So that's pretty neat. Pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and we're gonna throw the case in. The other cool thing is that it has kind of like a felt inside to it. So it makes me kind of feel like it's not gonna scratch the phone up in any way. So let's just go ahead and drop this in and see what it looks like. And I look for little things too, like, how does it, look at that. Oh, first thing off the bat that I really like is how the buttons feel. The buttons have a really good feeling to them versus with this. For some reason, these buttons were a little bit more rigid, and you wouldn't think it'd be that way being a silicone case, but they just are. So $1 million test with the magnets built in. I want to see how this thing charges, if it charges. Yep, and it charges just like it said it would. And again, we'll go ahead and we will pop it on just like that. So in the car, pop right on. It's got a real good feeling magnet there. All right, guys, so I just quickly wanted to show you what it looks like in the car here. So um, basically, it's very straightforward. It's just a small little thing that clips on your vent. One thing I'm impressed with is I was able to keep this lower on the vents. I still actually have a little bit of airflow that's going to come through. And not that it'd be a big deal if we didn't, but all we have to do is just clip it up like that and take it down, clip it up. And it keeps a very decent aesthetic here. It's very flush to the dash, but yet it's not, the phone is not touching the dash. So very, very, very nice. Boy, I'm very impressed. That thing is not going anywhere. So very, very cool. Highly recommend it based on just my initial impressions. Now what I want to do is just give you a close-up on the case itself. That is really, really cool. And you can see it's got a very symmetrical cutout for the camera, so that looks good. And also it allows the camera to be recessed, which is what you want. You don't want the camera sticking out. But yeah, it has these little anti-skid grooves on the sides, if that's being picked up there. Very, very nice case. Very, very impressed with this. Awesome. Well, guys, that wraps up my review. I am going to put some links down below, so check those out. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. And again, as always, I really, really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next. Thank you.